Hello, welcome back to another DIY video. Today we're going to be working on my 2010 Cadillac SRX. We are going to be changing out this bad boy right here. This is an integrated lower control arm along with the lower ball joint and the bushing right here and the bushing right here, but it's an integrated piece, so it is all one unit. But before we get started, make sure to give me that thumbs up to help the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel in the bottom right hand corner, and we'll get started here in just a moment. So before you get started, you want to obviously either jack up your car. I'm fortunate that I do have a lift. This job can be done on the floor though, but it'll be a little bit easier here in the lift, so hopefully you'll have more visibility to what I'm talking about. 23mm nuts. Off, put it somewhere safe. Once you get that wheel off, you want to get some of this PB blaster right here. We're going to loosen up some of these nuts. So there's these two right here, 1 and then 2. Put some PB blaster on it. Up top. There, let me zoom in. This is where the bushing is. There's 2 nuts right here. Put some PB blaster on here, and then of course on the bottom side of it. Those 2 right there. And let me zoom out. This lovely lower ball joint. This is going to be probably the hardest part. But let me get to spraying. So I like to turn this wheel right here, just so you have a little bit more space on that lower ball joint. Should have a lot more space right there. Alright, so I am going to loosen these up first. These are 18mm bits. Whoops. You don't want to take it all the way off. All we're doing is we're just loosening it up. They're both loose for now. Alright, so next we're going to go over to the bushing end. Zoom out. Whoops. Whoops. Alright, so the nuts right here on the top are going to be, let's see, 18mm on the top, and the fastener on the bottom is going to be 15mm. So I am going to get a crescent wrench to hold it on the top and use my impact on the bottom. Okay. What do you look at? Alright, so now we're going to get to my favorite part. It's really not, I hate this part. It's going to be the lower ball joint right there. This, I'm going to use a crescent wrench, and it is a 13/16 for this nut. Okay. Now we need to get one of these lower ball joint removal tools. Sits down here and then on top like that. So give me just a moment so I can get myself situated. Before I get that pulled off, I did put a little small jack under here just to give this side here a little bit of load. So hopefully that lower ball joint comes off a little bit easier. But let's give it a go. It's loose. Perfect. Let's get that off. Okay. All right. It's already loose. I'm gonna turn the wheel back. Now you can go ahead and take these off. Before we take all this off, I want to take this little leveling sensor right here off as well, so I don't break anything. Alright, so this leveling sensor right here, this is a 10mm. So just back that all the way off. Alright, so I got that off, it is loose. Now let's go ahead and take off that lower control arm. To take it off, you want to pull it in from the inside, and then, oh whoops. We're going to take this off. Alright, let's try that again. Take it off, you want to pull from the inside. Let's take a look what it looks like. Just obviously compare your two parts. There's the old one, there's the new one. Again, you'll notice my bushings are cracked and worn. Getting a very loud thump, thump, thump sound. But to reinstall it, you're going to do everything the same, but obviously backwards. Make sure you check your torque values. I don't have it on hand here, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video. If you like this type of content, make sure you give me a thumbs up to help with the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel on the bottom right hand corner. This is it's very doable without a car lift. So before anyone gives me comments, if you view my content, I've done this job a few times on the ground on arguably a harder car to work on, which is my Cayman. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.